Alright guys, this is the Ontario Kukri. I was talking to a couple of guys online. I wanted a Kukri for chopping and didn't know what the best one was to get for my purposes. So spoke to a handful of guys and I came up with 3 varieties that appeared to be the best. And the initial one that I was going for was the cold steel black Kukri, I believe. And it had a really nice design. It looked nice and beefy. The only thing that turned me away from it was that it wasn't a 1/4 inch thick. I think it was 3/16, and I didn't want to have that spring in there for what I was going to be doing, and just decided to try the 1/4 inch variety. And what I came up with was, like I said, the Ontario Kukri. It's got a pretty decent sheath. It's not anything super extravagant, but it beats not having one. So this is how it comes right out of the box. We're going to do some testing with it today. Initially, first impressions, it's got a very grippy hand grip here, and it's got these little knurls in it which give you extra grip. It actually feels like it's got almost a little spring to it. The squareness of the handle and it not being completely round feels like you've got a lot more control, so that when you're chopping on an angle, you're not going to get that slight rotation. I like the squareness on it. I'm going to have to obviously put some paracord on this and get this lanyard to the right length, because what you're going to want to do is be able to wrap your hand up here for a little extra control on the chopping. So I'm going to have to add a length of paracord to this. And you know, it's nice that it comes with the sheath. It's a little pricier than this Condor, which does not come with this sheath. This is from an old Harbor Freight machete that I had. So I saved the sheath and just brought it out here to carry this. This is the Condor. Just picked this up as well. I ordered the 2 of them. Wasn't quite sure which one I wanted, but I know that I wanted 1/4 inch on the backing. And you can see that the Ontario Kukri's got 1/4 inch, and this looks like it's a little thinner, but this was only $26. This was close to 60 or 70, and it's got more of a bend in it than the Condor. So this is probably going to be my go-to Kukri for processing wood and using it in the winter around here. However, I couldn't resist for the price on picking this up. It's got a beautiful edge on it, as you can see. I've heard reports of people having, I don't know, they said that they snapped the tool in this area, and I guess it could happen, but I don't think that's going to be happening to me. I don't know if they corrected the problem or if it was even a problem, just a fluke. But the handle is pretty good. It rotates a little bit when you apply force because it is kind of roundish. The wood is pretty hard, and it fits my hand, which is an extra large hand. It fits it very, very well. Less grippy and secure than the Ontario one, but very nice for the money. The hole is kind of decent if you wanted to tack a nail, you know, in a shelter or the tree and hang it in between uses. Pretty decent for the money for $26. So we're gonna do a little chopping test with these. This is what you're looking at, comparing the two. And you know, the cold steel Kukris are awesome. I just thought that I wanted 1/4 inch would be the one I wanted to keep with me most of the time for the type of chopping I'm going to be doing in the hardwoods, which is probably going to mostly be old oaks. And we'll try them out. All right, guys, we're going to try this Ontario Kukri with the edge right out of the factory and see what we get for chopping. Oh, nice. There you go. Pretty decent ability, this Condor, right from the factory, and just see what kind of chopping it offers. Interesting. First thing I notice is that I don't know, it appeared that this did a little bit better job chopping, which is a little surprising. and I'm going to go with the fact that this is a heavier kukri. This is lighter. Cleaner bite, as you can see on this chopping here. You're getting a little bit cleaner bite, but the weight of that kukri is really assisting in the chopping. Gotta get my sweet spot here. All right, let's see what we get here. All right. Okay. All right, definitely better. The Ontario is better at shaving. Okay. Oh, that one, that did a real nice job. Interesting. See, the Ontario appears to be doing a better job on chopping in the vertical position than the Condor. Let's give it a swirl this way. Okay, just saw that. Went in and had a tendency to go back out, as opposed to, yeah, this one kind of did the same thing. It like bites in a little harder. Again, I think it's the angle of the Ontario. The steel is a little thicker, and it's doing what appears to be a better job chopping in the vertical position. And the Condor has a tendency to go in and deflect outward quickly. All right. Well, that's very nice. Very nice. Okay. Yeah, again, not as nice on the sheet. Well, I'll have to give it to the Ontario on planing and such. Watch your head. Leave that one. All right, let's take a look at how these penetrated. Condor didn't appear to go in as deep, even though it is the heavier machete. The Ontario did in deeper. Not sure if that's by virtue of the shape of the blade again, or design and such, but you can see where the penetration went in on that. We'll try this again. And you just saw that. Not the exact spot, but kind of bounced out. Not sure if it's the grind on the blade. The Ontario is going in deeper. Yeah, you see that? And the Ontario, you can notice a big difference there. Condor. You see how that chops there? And with the Ontario, you notice that I guess it's the flare on the blade. You're chopping and it's pulling out, so you're getting more penetration with the Ontario. You're getting the chop and the flying piece of wood with the Condor. So let's take a look at that again. I'm gonna do it right here. See that? The Ontario. Notice the difference. Deeper penetration on the Ontario. Not as deep a penetration with the Condor, but I think it's the grind that they put on it. The wood is splitting, it's kind of flying away when you're chopping the wood. But if you need your kukri to do some more penetrating and shaving and planing, it seems that this is working better. Both great blades, 26 bucks. Not something to turn your nose at. I think this was up in the 60s to 70s, and probably my choice to carry, given the grip on it and such. And I want to try one more strength test on it, and then I think that would be enough of a review. All right, guys, another dead tree. We're doing all our testing on dead trees. There's no need to not. There's your Ontario blade going in. Pretty deep. And goes in almost as deep. Not sure, probably comparable. Yeah, they're close. I think you're getting a hair more on the anterior, but almost negligible. See how that just, the Condor is going into the wood and spreading it, probably by virtue of the blade thickness and shape. And the Ontario is just going straight in. Deeper penetration again, all the way around. I'm getting the same results. So you know, more flex out of the Condor, obviously. Thinner blade. Getting less flex and vibe out of the Ontario. You can see that. All right, guys. Hey, guys. As far as the batoning goes, I don't really have much wood out here to baton with, but upon throwing these into this stump here vertically, you're definitely getting, again, more penetration with the Ontario, and the shape of the blade is flatter there. So just really some great batoning going to happen there. I mean, it's going to happen. This, not as flat, a little rounder. Again, doesn't penetrate as much, and you're going to baton, but definitely not as quickly as with this Ontario. Yeah, the batoning goes to the Ontario. Certainly, I'm certainly getting a lot more deflection with the Condor. So on horizontal chopping, it looks like it's biting the wood and getting rid of it quicker, but on something like that, I'm getting a deflection that's coming right out, and on the Ontario, I'm getting it not doing that. Probably by virtue of the angle on the blade. So it depends on what you're looking for, but I'd have to say the Ontario is going to be my choice to carry.